Mr. JLJ back here again with some dot hack. Last we left off, we were just going to go to the first dungeon in the game. I hope they were automatically selected. I do not remember where I left off in the game. All I remember is that it was just after... Yeah, they're in the
bringing
party.
One noob to the dungeon. Repeat, bringing one noob to the dungeon.
And they constantly call Haseo a noob.
You that I'm not a noob.
I know. You're really the terror of death, right?
I can understand you wanting to roleplay something like that, but I'm not really sure if you should do terror of death. You know, player killers are going to come after you, and it'll definitely be rough for you.
Hey, just shut up and listen.
Listen, then we cut away from the cutscene, or
So
do a
you're
different
saying
one.
you're really the PKK Haseo, the terror of death. And when you logged in, your level went down from 133 to 1?
No way! I've never heard of a bug quite like that. Wow!
I'm not lying.
Okay, but still.
Gaspard, that's what he's role-playing.
Oh, now I get it. That's some really complicated character background.
It's not role-playing.
Don't be embarrassed.
It's a good
You'll
little
accept your
comedy they
character
put in right here.
concept.
Just relax and come with us.
Will you please listen to me already?
Well, let's see. Okay, time to get off in the first dungeon. Basically, yeah, this is it. All we're going to be covering today, the first dungeon. What? Is this an old bug or something?
The enemy has been spotted.
Semi-recap of the
Okay,
tutorials. And
maybe
a
we
few
should
a little bit of
start
reflection.
by telling you about the skill trigger.
I already know about that.
But how could you know? You're just a noob.
It's called reading the instruction
No,
manual.
I'm not.
I know, no one reads
Why
the instruction
don't
manual,
we
but still.
give it a shot?
Okay, come on, Haseo. Let's go fight the monsters.
Don't forget to use the skill trigger, okay? Not good.
Yeah, there's many ways to play the game. Like, with using it's just the standard twin sword, twin blades. This is not like if you want to play, but you don't have to, like... When to give you the option to tap, then all you have to do, if you guard, it'll semi-reset the combo. You'll also be able to, and you'll do more, well, it's kind of hard to explain, sort of.
That was nothing.
Well, yeah, as I was saying, if you press the X button when it says like parry or multiple taps, you don't have to do that if you don't want to, obviously. But like if you do a well-timed block, if you just block as soon as it does that, you'll exit out of it and you can just keep continuing doing your normal combos and do more standardized damage.
Way to go, Haseo.
Yeah, looks like you can use the skill trigger just fine.
I just can't believe that you're a noob.
I told you, I'm not a...
Okay.
Let's move on.
Will you two just listen to me?
I keep pressing that because, long story. Playing other games makes controls for a different one very frustrating. Continue. Shim kicking. Basically, these things activate doors, their orbs and all that. Oh, damn it. I'm used to pressing the R2 button to activate things to control the camera. Let's start off like 10 or so. Ooh, the rare chim. Rare chims are worth 10, so that sells that. Not gonna be thoroughly exploring the dungeons. Wait, am I going backwards? Yep, I went backwards. Haha, joke's on me, guys. one noticed me, the other two didn't. So sneak attack. If the monster's the barrier, they take some damage. And these are different class enemies. Previous ones were goblins, these are like sword things, I don't know what they're called. Zen Beetle. Each enemy, like some enemies look slightly different, but have the same class type. The enemies in this game are level, so it's not ultimately interesting what kind of enemies are what. The higher level, the less experience you get from lower level monsters. Let's go this way. And a dead end. Do I have any... Nope. Nothing all too useful. If you had like something like a fairy orb, it would reveal the entire dungeon for you. It makes things a bit easy, but good for like if you want to find certain items or just go through the dungeon a different way, or etc. Go through it quicker than usual. I'll be doing most battles to level up. I'm really wondering if I should keep the leveling up battles on camera or not. Useless attack, time for the win. And, yeah. Not too much commentary from me. Sorry about that. Honestly, I really wonder where they got the enemy designs from either the anime or the game itself. Yep, I'm just wondering about something with the party. Okay, it's good enough for strategy. Basically, you can choose the strategy you have. For people like magic, most magic users are better off doing life to restore health. If you notice, when you do a charge attack, you can't... If you do a charge attack, you can't... There's a little bar over your head that limits when you can use the next charge attack or next skill trigger. GP is the game's equivalent of money. Or the game's equal to money. Down the hallway. It's the one thing that's I don't really particularly like about semi-random dungeon games. A lot of hallways, and I keep forgetting the controls of the game. Haseo is running with his friend, with two people he just met. Yada yada. Doo 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 doo. Doo 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 doo. Doo 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 doo.
There's another enemy!
Really? I couldn't tell.
Now that you know how to use the skill trigger, let's learn about Rengeki.
I already know about...
Wait, what?
Okay, then let's go and fight them!
I'll tell you the timing to execute it, so make sure you use it.
Listen to me, damn it!
Don't worry, we're listening all right.
Yeah, right.
From that short distance, they did not notice me. This game's relatively easy for the most part. After a while, the game can get a bit difficult. Later stages of the game. They change the voice for Rengeki each game.
I guess we won!
And you get a bonus experience for Engeki. Not sure. I guess it's for using a special skill, being patient,
Your
etc.
Engeki was pretty good.
Duh.
Wow! Way to go, Haseo! Nice! I was so bad when I was a noob. Good job!
You mean like 4 levels ago?
I told you, I'm not a...
Yeah, no one would think you're a noob with your skills.
Hey, come on!
Are you even hearing anything I'm saying to you?
Okay, anyway. Back to walking. And that is indicator for the next floor of the dungeon. Or the lower floor. At least in a cave-like dungeon. These platforms can continue to town, and get more useful in the other games, but more on that when they get to more important. But for now, let's find this in the second part. The second floor of the dungeon.